the NBA Finals MVP, LeBron James. I know that Steve tweeted out an article about how he felt about LeBron finally winning. You had a thought on it too, that you feel, or was it Jake who said that he felt relieved?
No, it was me.
It was you. Okay.
Yeah, I felt relieved. Like, I hate the Heat. I hate the way they put that team together. I mean, I get that they did it under the rules. I mean, I get why they did it, but it frustrates me. It's not a team I could ever root for, and I will continue to root actively against them. And I hated the way LeBron did it. But when I saw him there afterwards, sort of speaking humbly, appreciatively of his teammates, after watching him play, he's so great. He's such a wonderful. He's as good a passer as any 6'9" guy I've ever seen, and
better than Magic.
Such a great rebounder.
Better passer than Magic?
No, that's stupid. But the 6'9" player who's not a point guard. I forget Magic was 6'9". I was relieved. I was like, oh, good. I'm glad this is out of the way. Like, I pardon him. And the argument always that somehow that he couldn't win a title was ridiculous. He just hadn't won a title. Of course he could have. He's too good. And he's won so many big games and played so well in so many big games, and then not well in so many other big games. But like, now that conversation's over. He's a great player, and he has his title, and I'd be stunned if it were the only one.
I have a different take. I've always supported LeBron James. I supported his decision to leave.
He is so appreciative of that.
Leave Cleveland. I agree. The way he left was really, that was lame. I mean, that was pathetic. And I wish he had done it a different way. And I bet he wishes he had done it a different way. I hated their pre-celebration. I mean, that was ridiculous. And I think he just got caught up in the moment. And, some of that's attributable to immaturity or whatever. But here's what I did not like. I did not like this complete revisionist history of LeBron James being this bad person, this evil human being, this villain of the NBA, and also how he was awful in the fourth quarter. He was awful in the fourth quarter last year. But before then, he was not awful in the fourth quarter.
I mean, geez, I'm a Wizards fan, man. Yeah. Every game that mattered, he'd close the Wizards out in Gilbert Arenas in the fourth quarter with great play after great play.
Yes. No, it was against the Pistons, against the Celtics.
In, like, really competitive series.
Yeah, those are awesome games. And to complain that this guy can't deliver in the fourth quarter was a joke. He did not deliver last year. That was the first time ever.
He had a bad finals.
He had a bad finals.
Yeah, he had a bad finals.
And I was so sick of hearing all this nonsense about how he's a choke artist and all this.
Right, that's why I was relieved.
Yes,
because those arguments were so stupid that I was like, okay, good, that's done. Now I can just dislike him the way I dislike,
disliking him is totally fine. But again, like, this painting him as this loser who can't win is so dumb.
Crazy.
And I saw the exact same thing back in the day with Michael Jordan before he won. They're like, oh, he's so selfish. He'll never win. He's not like Larry and Magic. Ridiculous. I was like, come on, this guy is unbelievable. He just needs the right pieces and some experience to finally win. And, of course, now he's the greatest winner of all time. And even with Magic Johnson, even after he won as a rookie, they were giving him a lot of crap when they lost to the Celtics. His nickname was Tragic Johnson, and they said he's a loser. He'll never be as good as Larry Bird because he's lazy and he only relies on his talents. And some of that stuff is because we repeat and we remember so many of the dumb negative things. And Tragic Johnson, and some people said it. No smart people said it. What was interesting about LeBron is it had seemed to it crossed over into where it became incredibly mainstream, whereas the healthy hatred for him, like mine, seemed to be blinded and looped in with this nonsensical criticism of his game, which just wasn't in any way supported by the facts, except for one really lousy, very public finals in his first year after this dramatic, incredibly poorly executed move. Correct. But I'm happy for LeBron. I think he's found redemption. And, this is part of what Americans love. We love to see dramatic crashes. And he crashed big time last year. We loved it. We celebrated it. And now he gets this great redemption. We love that, too. We love to forgive. And now there will be a lot of people cheering and applauding him. And, they want not one, but not two, not three, maybe 4 championships.
Pushes. It's going to be so great to root against them. Right, LeBron has had his redemption. Next, I think, comes the John Edwards redemption.